I'm gonna do an update build for Fenrir. I realize now that my old build was a little bad. I mean, it wasn't complete trash. It was more of an attack speed annoying Fenrir. But I'm gonna show you guys maybe one or two builds I usually go for. There's tanky, not even really tanky, just tough, damaging Fenrir, good for boxing. And then there's the glass cannon Fenrir, which is absolutely ridiculous. But you die obviously a lot because that's why it's called the glass cannon. So usually what um, I get wrath and meditation, especially if you're jungle. You're gonna pick up wrath, why not? But if you're doing like a siege, joust, something like that, I usually go with meditation then wrath, just because I like that stun whenever I'm 1v1ing or just going up against anyone really. We're gonna go with warrior boots. You know, we're not really gonna go for attack speed. You want to be that guy or that person who can go through like basically tough enemies, weak enemies. We're gonna have a high penetration because it works very well with Fenrir, um, especially with his abilities. Everything scales very nicely. Usually, we're gonna go with a Joutunns Wrath, or if you really want to, you can go with I'd say either High of the Urchin, Mantle of Discord, or Breastplate of Valor for your second item. If you want to go defense first. Another option, I guess you could do Hydra's Laminate, but like I said, penetration works a lot better with Fenrir. Um, the only reason I'd say this because the uh, the MP5 is very well because he doesn't really have a lot of mana. I mean, he does, but he just runs out very quickly because you're an ability base. I mean, I guess you could be an ability based god. That's how you do most of your damage, but you're also auto attack as well. So after that, we go with your defense. This is the tough but good in 1v1s kind of Fenrir. I usually go with Mantle Discord, so if they get me past a certain amount of health, they get a stun, and that gets me a few more hits in. On top of that, I have Wrath, it's another stun. Very annoying, but I guess it works. After that, uh, we'll go with Jolton's Wrath, because penetration. I mean, you'll take out towers, phoenixes, titans, everything faster, you know. We're going to do as much as we can to true damage. Um, so after that, let's see. You can go another defense item. You can go Spirit Robe. You can go High the Urchin. It really just depends on the situation. I usually go Spirit Robe just because I like having neutral defenses. I find myself always going up against physicals and magicals in a conquest. But yeah, this is what I usually go for. Uh, then after that, just for the boxing purposes, just to give us that another, just to make us absolutely ridiculous, not super tanky, but you know, pretty tough. We're gonna get Stone Cutting Sword. Stone Cutting Sword. I mean, if you don't know, if you attack someone, your defenses rise and theirs decrease, which is ridiculous considering that you already have two neutral defenses, and it rises even more. I think like 30 or something like that. Yeah, 30. 10, but you have to hit 3 times for it to be 30. So obviously the passive, you want to build that up whenever you want to you know, initiate an attack. You always want to just, you know, hit some random minion 5 times or other minions. It doesn't really matter. Um, and so yeah, this is pretty much the build. As you saw there, I mean, I canceled the brutalize. Could have done a lot more damage with it, but I honestly, a lot of people know how to not cancel. I know a lot of people, I guess you could say cancel, know how to stop your brutalize because I don't know. A lot of people just have like CC. It's pretty annoying. Like I know if I go up against Artemis and I attack her, she'll just put down her vines. I'll get stuck. It's pretty annoying. But yeah, this is a I say it's a very stereotypical build for Fenrir, just because defenses work very well on Fenrir, especially because he has lifesteal with his X. That just makes it even harder for him to die, really. But after this, we're gonna go with glass cannon build. So we're gonna show you how. Actually, before we do that, I'm gonna show you how much damage I get hit by this Gold Fury. Hello. 61. So we got a good amount of defenses going on here, and we hit pretty hard. 244. That's pretty good. 5 runes. 349. I see. 5 runes and do the howl. Like, that'll give you your max potential when it comes to damage. But our next item or items If you want to go complete glass cannon, no defenses, very easily killed, but you demolish people. Like it's ridiculous. You're gonna go Transcendence. First off, that's a lot of mana. It's gonna give you tons of mana. You need that. We're gonna go with Joutunns Wrath, Hydra's Laminate, Titan's Bane, and just to finish it off, if I don't know if you want to do, it really doesn't matter. It's very situational, but I'm gonna go with this just because there's more chances of there being like a healer, especially if you're in Joust or something like this. This is when I usually use this build as a Joust. But yeah, usually I'd use this if I'm doing Joust, Siege, just to mess around. I love doing this build. It's just so fun being able to like two-shot people. I remember one time I literally leaped on Aphrodite full health, killed her instantly. So yeah, this is the glass cannon build. Warrior Boots, Transcendence, Joutunns Wrath, Hydra's Laminate, Titan's Bane, and then Brawler's Beat Stick. That's the it's basically like just a Loki build, just a Loki build, the one-shot Loki, and I'll show you how much damage I do. It's pretty bad in a good way. I'll show you how much I hit for. We're hitting for about, we hit it for about 458, so basically 500. That means 4 hits. If I was going to pick another Fenrir with no defenses, that'd be 4 hits, he's done. We'll see how much damage can do maxed out, so let's get this. And as you can see, I have a good combo set up here. Usually leap in. After that, I always like to stick in 1 hit in between each ability. I just do that. I'm just used to it by Loki. With the Hydra's Laminate, it's a pretty good thing. I'm just gonna take this out real quick. Usually, people would put like, I don't know, crits on Fenrir. I don't think crits work very well on him. Well, obviously, crits can work on anyone, but for him, I don't like it. It's just, he can do so much more potential with just the penetration. Oh, I just realized we're not even max stats with our Transcendence. That's fine. Let's see. Let's get this. Not even max stats, and we're hitting for almost 1,000. 800 on the non-Transcendence, not Transcendence, Hydra's Laminate proc. We're two-shotting right now. This is ridiculous. So yeah, late game, I'm guessing you'd already be fed with this build. You're gonna one-shot, definitely. I literally had this build with Aphrodite. She was no way to build killing 1,000 years. It's ridiculous. Just gonna get a few more raw kills here. So this is the glass cannon build. It's pretty, I guess you could say, stereotypical when it comes to I guess like the one-shot Loki build. It's literally this. You can try out a few things, but other than that, this is basically the Loki one-shot build. So we're doing an insane amount of damage, honestly. Let's see how much we hit for now. I'd say a little bit over 1,000. What? How? That's weird. We're just doing tons of damage. I wonder what happened. Whatever. Okay. 890. And it's still a good amount. Don't really know why we lost value. Oh, we lost the damage camp, alright. So yeah, that's it's gonna be over 1,000 at that point. So now that we're done with all these builds, I'm gonna go over a few combo schemes you can have. We're not gonna have this, or else we'd like, I don't know. We're gonna go for cooldown. They will tremble at I'll give it a stereotypical Fenrir build. Warrior Boots, Joutunns Wrath, this, which is Breastplate of Valor, Titan's Bane, Bulwark, and then Stone Cutting. This is the stereotypical Fenrir build that most people go for. Well, not even most people, but most pros. It's pretty good, not gonna lie, but I like going for neutral defenses just because I love the passive for Mantle Discord. Um, so a few techniques you could go for is have 5 runes, going for a leap. After your leap, put in a basic attack, howl, basic attack, brutalize, basic attack. This one, basic attack. So ultimate basic attack at the end. Works pretty well. I mean, for me at least. Usually, if it's like a medium to squishy god, they're pretty much dead. Another one is instead of going for the howl first, which is this one's a little bit more practical if someone's running away from you, just leap in, basic attack, brutalize, basic attack, howl, basic attack. It's what I usually go for. The other one's good for I guess getting like if you get hit once and you're a little bit low on health, you throw in that howl, get that basic attack in. You should give yourself about maybe like 200 health, maybe. Probably not, maybe like 100, which is still more than what you did have. So yeah, this is pretty much the stereotypical Fenrir build. So this is the third build you can go for. Um, it's really just it really just like depends on who you're playing against. Really, you know, going up against majority magic, try to put it in one just magical defense. So bulwark, don't really worry about physical that much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this update build for Fenrir. This is really about it. Um, Obviously, there's different ways you can level up your abilities. If so, I just say level up your brutalize as much as possible, but don't forget your other abilities as well. Um, yeah, basically, I'd say brutalize, leap, and then after that, you could focus on your howl. But there's really no point because the update made it to where his life steal's just 30 constantly. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. This is Louis 13, and I hope you guys are having a great day.